Good luck, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, your hands together for our teams, Tabusoro-Fiji residents and TokoUso-Samoa-Tonga residents.
Good luck, guys. Oui. Are we on? Kia ora to all our viewers from all over the Pacific watching this live stream of the finals of the Cook Islands Vodafone Rugby Tri Series 2021 here at the Raemaru Sports Ground in Rarotonga, Cook Islands. As we can see, the Fijians are in their blue gears walking towards the Arorangi clubhouse. This year, the Fijians have come out firing in what they have been saying that they didn't play too well last year, but this year they are now into the finals, and of course the TokoUso, the Samoa-Tonga residents on the left in their typical tri-colours of the Samoans and Tongans, blue and yellow. And they are last year's champions, the TokoUso, consisting of the Samoa and Tonga residents here on the island. We've got the flag bearers all standing facing the Arorangi clubhouse, where we have the Minister of Sports and the CEO of the Cook Islands Vodafone, Mr. Philip Henderson, and the Vice President of the Cook Islands Rugby Union, Ms. Simi Teotu. Minister of Sports, Mr. Maine Mac Mokoro, a former national sevens player for the Cook Islands back in the days. I'm sure he's very happy to be part of today's program. He's someone who's very passionate about sports in general. So a lot of these players would come from villages around the islands where the minister has got connections, or from the outer islands where the minister, who hails from Rarotonga here, and of course from Chu. Wow. Beautiful singing there by Miriama, singing the national anthem for Fiji. Vinaka Miriama. Oh, well, there we go. Tabusoro and the TokoUso national anthems, both being sung by representatives from their countries. And now they head back to the middle of the field where I'm not too sure whether the Fijians have got a haka ready for this afternoon, but I know the residents of the TokoUso, they are ready from last week's haka. It was brilliant. It was one of the best I've ever seen. So it'll be interesting to see if the Fijians will reply. But as the flag bearers head back to their corner, and of course the beautiful Miriama, who sang the national anthem for Fiji, I think she's done her countrymen proud. So even myself myself thought that she sang really, really well. So yeah. So the grandstand MC is still naming the players for this afternoon, but in the meantime, we'd like to reach out to our sister islands, Araura TV and Mangaya TV, with this game being live streamed to those two islands here in the Cook Islands. And of course, we reach out to our brothers and sisters, our people in Fiji, Bula, Fiji TV, Samoa TV, Tonga TV, Kiribati TV, PNG TV, the Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Nauru, and Parau TV. We're hoping that you're getting this clear as we kind of count down to the kick off. And must also add that the Cook Islands television, this is live streamed as well. So great to know that in this time where COVID free here in the Cooks, we are able to bring this to you. So Samoa, they are ready.
Johnny Blue.
Well, there we go. That has certainly excited the crowd here. An excellent show from the TokoUso team, consisting of Samoans and Tonga residents that are playing here on the island of Rarotonga. And the Fijians are just quite happy just to host one of their young players up in between the team and the reserves. As we all know, Fijians are so passionate about rugby, and it didn't matter whether you were a young kid, a young man or an old man from Fiji. Everyone has got their rugby blood in them. So we're about to start, and I see our referee today is none other than Pare Rongokea. Kelepi Komaisavo is about to send this away, and it's a very good kick in the air. Samoa takes it in. Clean ball too. And Samoa brings it through. A strong running player, Beniasi, Terenasi. Kelepi just drops the ball to the back, but the referee says it's okay. Lai takes it in, and Fiji still has got ball in hand. Now they get it out into their big forwards, and a good run there from number 5, Raemaru. And that's my big man, Pokotini Tuimereke. Out to Kelepi, a little kick to the back. Who's underneath this one? Peleti. I think TokoUso managed to give this out to the speedster, John Pinu, who kicks it to the back, and Kelepi comes back, fancy footwork. Whoa. There was going to be a little interception there, but Beniasi has got this. He's got tons of pace, Beniasi. And both teams are testing one another around the middle of the field, and Fiji holding on to the ball. Venga Rubena looks for the line, and A very good kick to the eastern side of the Raemaru Park. A beautiful day out here at Raemaru, and got a little breeze that's blowing across the field, but otherwise perfect day to play rugby, or let alone be on the site watching this finals between Tabusoro-Fiji and TokoUso. Numbers in a line out, calls the referee. James Topfilau is looking for runners. Finds it in Lua Tua. James. Out to Selafi Tovio. Again, Fiji is being penalized. And that's Mika Leavere. Mika Leavere. He was one of the strong men the first week Tabusoro played against the Cook Island residents. The captain of the TokoUso, Feletti, giving the nod for Venga Rubena to have a go, and Venga has got a very good record of goal kicking here on the island, and this should be an easy one for Venga. Looks as if he pulled this one to the left side of the goal post, and Fiji, Tabusoro can breathe from that. Kelepi. And a big kick to the back underneath. This one's John Pinu. Out to Ranger, and Ranger, a high kick in the air underneath. This one is, whoa, totally knocked it on. Yes, Luciate Lima unable to take that ball in, and I guess Beniasi was trying to catch it, but he gave Luciate because he was right underneath it, but unfortunately with TokoUso pretty much breathing onto him, he practically dropped it. James Tofilau to put this in. Good scrum by TokoUso, and they run to the blind. Feletti, little kick in the air. And Benny, good take by Benny. And unfortunately for Tabusoro, their forwards didn't really read their halfback, who offloaded to one of the big forwards and knocked it on, and gives TokoUso a pretty handy position here on the field. in the Tabusoro-22. James Tofilau takes it up. The referee, Pare Rongokea, he's just saying that the front row of the Tabusoro and Veinga comes back for a second attempt. We got a little breeze coming from the hills. I guess that's why he really had a go at that earlier kick that he did. You know, knowing that the wind was blowing from the hills. So, but that really missed the goalpost because he was trying to give it heaps. But this time, I guess kicking from this side, it's got a little breeze. They can take the ball up high and hopefully goes through. Ringa. Again, the ball just dragged on to the left. So yes, that breeze is pretty strong. Kelepi turns to the right and kicks one right down, and oh, brilliant kick. John Pinu, TokoUso's speedster, misjudged the ball coming down and practically passed him. But a great kick by Kelepi Komasavo. TokoUso just manages to get that out, and Reina again chooses to kick Kelepi backwards. And Lai. And Lai Longo Walu, you can tell that the man has got power, but unfortunately his hands let him down. A knock on by Tabusoro, and TokoUso gets another opportunity to have the ball. James Tofilau out to Reina. Oh, long pass out to Feleti and out to John Pinu. John Pinu kicks this one to the back. I think the wind totally blew that one out, and back on the full, says the linesman on the eastern side of the field. it somehow seems that the TokoUso has got the upper hand in the last couple of minutes because the Tabusoro, they haven't really been down the TokoUso's side. So good to know that TokoUso. Oh, good take there by Fiji. Tabusoro is line out jumper. And out to Benny. Tavita loses the ball. And unfortunately, referee says Tavita was a little bit high there by the TokoUso tackler. Tavita New Sama, who plays for the Amateur Eels. Kelepi and the Tabusoro Fijians happy to make some yardage there, and now in the TokoUso half. Good line out there. Lay out to Tua tackle. Oh, the referee says that the TokoUso wasn't back during that line out. The TokoUso side with Simeli Ravura, very clean line out jumper. All right, and we are just on 25 minutes gone of the game, and finally Kelepi gets a chance and the first opportunity for the Tabusoro residents. Kelepi Komaisalo normally plays for the Tubaba Panthers. Has his first opportunity to put some points up for the Tabusoro Fiji residents. Straight down the middle of the field, and the wind from the hills coming behind, and yes. Yes, Tabusoro-Fiji successful in the penalty conversion from their standoff. Kelepi Komaisavo and Tabusoro 3 and TokoUso still the score. Rehinga kicks this one to the back, and their halfback Luciate controls this one. Now is looking for runners. Kelepi, he will kick, and it's up. Oh, good hands from Feletti, and Feletti gone past halfway mark. The referee's got his hand out. And we've got a penalty for the TokoUso. It looks as if it's a high tackle, signals Pare Rongokea. And being quite happy just to put this to the side and TokoUso. They are in the Tabusoro's 22. Line out, not really going well for TokoUso, but they managed to get this ball. And James Tofilau just controlling it. Oh, they lose the ball to Jovilisi, out to Lai, and Lai. Oh, not to be. Beniasi had a clear run to the line, but totally missed the ball. And TokoUso quite happy to drive that up. James Tofilau out to Leki. Referee calling for the two captains. Oh, we've got a yellow card. A yellow card's been dished out for CIRU. It would have to be a tackle on the head to get that penalty, and he gets the yellow card. A good kick from Venga Rubena gets themselves into the Tabusoro-Fiji's 22. As I was saying earlier, the TokoUso have got yardage in the first half merely by Venga doing some good kicks as TokoUso drives us up. Toa goes in, and TokoUso continues to drive, and Fiji's not being able to hold him back. There's a collapse there in the, but referee doesn't see that as a Venga. And Filetti straight up the guts. TokoUso. Lua takes it up. James Tofilau. Tabusoro being penalized, and Venga quickly taps and runs. Referee's calling time off as he tries to deal with some issues. I'm sure he's getting a bit annoyed with the Tabusoro players for infringing, I think, far too many a time. So someone's going to go out soon, and knowing Pare, he'd be the sort of referee that he doesn't take a backward step from any of these players. So he's going out to check with his linesmen. It looks as if Venga Rubena, TokoUso's star player, normally plays a standoff. He's injured. Looks as if Wenga is okay. I can see Dr. Puni, one of our local doctors here, but of Samoan descent. So he would obviously be the doctor for this team. Feleti having a chat with his forwards. I'm sure the TokoUso would want to see this ball out to their backs, and that's why Feleti's gone in to have a chat with them. In the meantime, looks as if the referee is looking at his deck of cards. He's got a red one and a yellow one in his pocket, and oh, he gets away. He doesn't get any of those. In the meantime, penalty for TokoUso. And they've asked for a scrum, and not too far away from they're about like 5 meters away from the Tabusoro try line. James Tofilau puts it to the back, and Licky takes it out, and oh, I think he was just short. Oh, he's held up, says the referee, and the referee, good refereeing by Pare. He was already in the try line area there where he saw Licky, who plays for Avatu, the Eels, and also plays for our national sevens side. Licky vai fohau. It's still TokoUso's ball. I'd like to see Logan, the second 5'8" for TokoUso, get that ball because he is one powerful runner. Good scrum from both sides, and the ball's popped out, and James lucky to set that away. Whoa, Logan never got the ball, but TokoUso still in control of this ball. Set it up for their forwards, and this time Logan takes it up, but he goes straight down to the ground. And TokoUso continues to drive up in their forwards. Whoa, Tavita, New Summer, Venga. Good tackle. And a quick tap by Lua. Didn't want to take the 3 points, and would Samoa. Oh, again, the referee says the Tabusoro-Fijians, they win back. And of course, TokoUso has got the best kicker in their team, but he hasn't been successful the last two penalty conversions. So TokoUso is asking for a scrum. I'm sure they're wanting to score a try Feleti's changed his mind. Captain of the TokoUso, Feleti Yona, calls for a goal kick from, he might have to take it himself because Feleti is also a gifted kicker. Yeah, giving Rubena a break so he can kick it. And Feleti successful. So Captain Feleti Yona registers TokoUso's first points. And Kelepi, long kick to the back, but Reinga is comfortable under this. Tevita, very smart play, just taps the ball back in. A very simple mistake there from one of Tabusoro's key players, Kelepi Komasavo. Knock on from him, and this gives the TokoUso another chance in their own 22, and we've got about like 10 minutes to go in this first half. And I guess one thing I've noticed that they've never ever got that ball out to their speedster Beniasi Daguaka, because as we all know, this guy has scored so many tries by simply running away from the opposition tacklers. So he hasn't even received any ball in this game. Lecky out to James, cut back by Logan, out to Feleti and to John Penu. John Penu still going. And the TokoUso, they're there and they continue. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho! Looks as if the TokoUso managed to recycle that ball back out to their, to one of their, I couldn't see from here, but from Licky to Licky, and Licky, one of our national reps, a very gifted player, manages to get on the try line. I just saw him flying onto the try line, but Licky Wahafohau scores the first try of the afternoon. And I'm sure the management team for the TokoUso would be very rapt with the display just seen a while ago, where the forwards and the backs kind of work together, and that's the result of a good teamwork. Whoa! And Captain Fantastic Feleti, his second conversion of the afternoon, adds the extra 2 points, bringing TokoUso's halftime score to 10. And the Tabusoro-Fiji 3. Kelepi kicks this one in the air underneath this one. No one caught that, but Felitti quite happy to pick it up and set it up for the forwards as James Tofilo gives it to Venga. Not a very good kick by Venga. Kelepi's under this one. Finally, Beniasi gets the ball, but runs into some stiff tacklers and taken down. But the Samoans calling, but the refs say play on. And Mika Rageri loses the ball, and here comes Pokotini Tuimereke. Referee's got his hand out towards the Tabusoro side, obviously. Something is in Kelepi, he's gonna run it. Penalty. The Fiji captain, the captain for the team, Joshua Koloi, he calls for a scrum roll. Luciate Lima. Luciate looking for Kelepi. Or it could be Mika who will take it. Mika. There's Mika. And Mika takes it up and gives it to Kelepi. Whoa! What a beautiful try by Tabusoro-Fiji. That certainly erupted the supporters behind me. Oh, all these Fijian girls are behind, waving their national flag and are celebrating. An awesome try by Tabusoro, one of their strongest guys in their team, Lai Longolongo Ivalu. Normally plays for my club, Avachu Eels. Just pin his ears backwards and he just went straight through the TokoUso's back line and under the sticks. A great try indeed. Lai Longolongo Ivalu. And now Kelepi. This should be a very easy one for Kelepi. He can just about kick this with his eyes closed. And Kelepi does add the extra 2, and whoa, we got a tie. We got a tie, 10-all, and that's just the first half. We haven't even had the first half, but we've only got a few more minutes. We got about like 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes. But I guess in the second half, the TokoUso should be enjoying that because they got the win from the hills. Amazing how they've been territorial-wise. They've been in the Tabusoro side all this first half. Wenger, that's not going to get across, but is being challenged by Tabusoro, so is play on by the calls the ref. I think Tabusoro has still got this in control. Yes, they have, and now TokoUso being penalized, and what can Tabusoro do from here? Kilipi's got the ball, and he's got some backlines with wheels to burn, but he's not using them. Chooses to kick it down the field, and that just made past the halfway mark. And the Fijian Tabusoro backline haven't really got a full pass through the hands from first fiver to winger yet. Oh, Semeli, good take by Semeli. I've always admired this guy in lineouts, and he's got his team an easy penalty. I am only guessing that he got thumped down by the by the TokoUso forwards there, and now there's some serious work going out there now, and Luciate brings it out to our local Fijian Clark now of Titicaca Bulldogs. Oh, looks as if he didn't release the ball, and he's been penalized. Clark now, one of I think is captain for the Titicaca Bulldogs. A very, very experienced prop, not only for Titicaca, but for our Cook Islands national side as well. And Wenger continues to get Fiji on the back foot every time he gets a kick. Not straight, you can just see the line-out's been a little difficult for the hookers to throw the ball in because of the strong wind from the hill. Looks as if the Fijians have got something worked up now. Tua Ravura didn't play the first game, but is here today. And Luciate out to Kilipi, long one out to Lai, and Beniasi, and Tavita takes it up, and he's been met by some strong. Lai takes it up, but TokoUso is finding it hard to put Lai down. Finally, Tavita. And Tabusoro keeps rumbling up the field, and good drives by their forwards. The referee penalized, and he calls number 12. Oh, that's my man Logan. Logan Perenasi. Oh, pity that he's been sent out because he's one of the solid in defense. That's part of Logan's strength in his game. It's a pity sometimes, as someone that has played the game myself long enough, I think sometimes Logan gets picked by a lot of referees merely because of his hard hits. I don't know which part of tackling you gotta like have a medium tackle or a kind of soft tackle or what. Piranasi is always known for hard tackles. I'm one, that's my level. You can't bring your level of tackling down. But somehow he gets pinged a lot. And Tabusoro out. Kilipi, long one out. Oh, I think they can't chase. Oh, yes. Beniasi. And, whoa, that little excitement there was the speedster. Beniasi Daguaga and Pari Rungokea says, gentlemen, it's time we have a little break and you can go and listen to your coaches while I go and have something to drink. And likewise with us here, the team here at the TV, we want to at least reach out to our sponsors, Vodafone. Thank you, Atupaka, to the Vodafone, especially to our the big boss there, Philip Henderson, you and your good team there at Vodafone. Thank you so much for continuing to pack up our Cook Islands rugby games here on the island, especially with this new format where we're having our brothers from overseas who are playing rugby here on Raro, but who can now play for their countries, the likes of our Tabusoro-Fijians and of course us TokoUso, the mixture of Samoans and Tongans, and it's an awesome format. So thank you Vodafone, and of course to our viewers all over the Pacific, we hope that you are enjoying this. But certainly from us here at the Raemaru Sports Park, it's a beautiful day out here and we're loving every minute of the games, especially when I got a whole lot of Fijian ladies at the back of me screaming out for their team. So we'll have a break and come back for the second half. Kia ora na tātou katoa. Once again, welcome to our live telecast as we bring you the second half of this game. This is the Cook Islands Rugby Union's Vodafone Tri-Series 2021. As we have the two top teams over the last couple of weeks hooking up to play the finals here out at the Raemaru Sports Park here in Rarotonga, Cook Islands, as Mr. Pare Rongokea, the referee for this afternoon, is ready to start the second half as we get TokoUso in the tricolours of the two nations of Samoa and Tonga, red and blue, as they stand by for the kickoff. I can't quite see who's got the ball, but I'm only guessing that Venga Arubena has got this under control, and the Fijians in their new bluish colour top. And a good kick by Venga underneath this one. Oh, Samoa quick to get that to their side. Can they hold this storming Fijians coming in? And Lecky very unlucky there. He ended up behind Voadfone Lua. So that in rugby is a no-no, and you get penalised for it. As Kelepi kicks this one straight out. Semeli, good jump there by the Tabusoro side as they slowly pump the leads and keep driving. Long one out to Jovilisi, out to Beniasi. And TokoUso managing to hold him back as they ball the ball back again. To good run there by CIRU. Fiji still got ball, and Lai Longo Balu. Him and Tabita Numisama. But the referee calls back to where the earlier infringement was, and a penalty to Tabusoro. Looks as if Kelepi's calling for the kicking tee. Yeah, he's going to attempt for the extra 3 points. At the moment, we have a tie. Kelepi. Whoa, he practically missed that. It was an easy kick, but Kelepi misses it. A long kick down, and looks like Tiriki Matenga has come in as a replacement. And Vaike Potoru, local Fijian boy. And the TokoUso complaining, but referee's not hearing them as they continue to get this out to their backline. And they've been held up. They will swing this out to their backline. Now their forwards keep rumbling up. Long one out to Kelepi, and Kelepi very nippy. Semeli out to Pokotini. Lot of excitement going behind the commentators' bench here. It is so true about rugby being in the Fijians' bloodlines, even the woman. And a big kick by Wenger. Oh, that's a lovely kick by Wenger. And as they work their way out to the line out, the MC's just reminding about the the event this afternoon. And James Tofelo, good pass out to this Felity, takes it up. Felity very strong. And Wenger looking for runners. And TokoUso just nicely working their way up to the halfway mark. James Tofelo. The referee says advantage. Oh, the referee's seen something, and playing the ball on the ground. That's Wenger. And that's one area that the TokoUso are not too happy with their game. It's their line out, but lucky the referee, Pare Rongokea, says that Tabusoro have infringed at line out time. James Tofelo looking for runners. Whoa! misses, and there we go. Beniasi, and he kicks it. And Venga was quick to be there to cover the backhand, diffuses that attack by Beniasi. It's something that the linesmen on this side have seen, and the referee explaining to the two captains, Joshua and Peretti. He's reverses. So I guess he's saying no advantage to the TokoUso from that big ranging kick by Venga. So he's awarded a penalty for TokoUso, and Feleti comes up. I see old Jeffrey Mangele in the team now. And there he goes, the Terminator. Oh. Seruri-Lavuru. Seruri-Lavuru. And the referee really putting the rules down. Putting the rules down. I guess sometimes some of these senior players need to be told why, but we can't do that all the time to explain the ruling. So, but the referee, I think he's had enough of it. So he's and Reina, little kick to the back, and the Tabusoro slowly takes it up, and TokoUso coming up. Jovilisi. And this time the TokoUso got penalized. Playing with the ball on the ground. That's the signal, so handling the ball on the ground. Ten all. We've still got a tie. A good kick by Kelepi. And I see number 19. Whoa, we've got 26 minutes already gone. We are nearly halfway through the second half. And TokoUso they've got Tunupopo, Oswald Tunupopo in the lineup, and Tabusoro Mika takes it up. And there goes Raemaru. And Tabusoro backliner calling for the ball. Lay and Binyasi. And Joshua, the captain of the Tabusoro side, Joshua Koroi, as we have these Fijian ladies behind us celebrating. Whoa! Way to go, Tabusoro. While the men are playing inside, the ladies are celebrating outside. That's in the good spirit of of the Tri Series. And I would say it was a lucky pass back inside too. And it couldn't have gone to a better person than the Tabusoro's very own captain, Joshua Koroi, who's got wheels too, to run the last 5 meters and score a great try to the Tabusoro-Fijian residents. As Kelipi Kelipi, my man Kelipi Komaisavo, successful with the conversion of Joshua Koroi's try. The Tabusoro-Fijians 17 and TokoUso 10. And bring another good kick. And CIRU and Kelipi. Unfortunately for Kelipi, Clive Nicholas, he was involved in that tackle and practically lost that ball as he was trying to get away from Clive Nicholas. Kelipi, a very exciting standoff. And TokoUso, halfback James Chopilau. Good scrum by TokoUso out to and John Pinu. John Pinu, I think. A penalty there. I guess a high tackle would only be my reason. I think of and unfortunately for Beniasi in his attempt to keep the ball alive, the linesman on the eastern side of the field there calls for a line out. It was a very strong run by John Pinu, but he was met heavily by Lai Longolongo Valu and Jovelisi Nagidama. Good line out by TokoUso as they continue to drive up slowly but surely, and the ref, yes, that's what happens. We're collapsing the so what's TokoUso gonna do here? Pelletti kick it to the side and line out. Because we've got about 20 more minutes. Whoa! Oh, they lose the ball altogether. And they kick this to the back, and here comes Fiji Speedsters. Good chase there by Fiji. They got all their speedsters in that one. They got Beniasi, they got Josh, and they got Kilipi in it as well. And lucky for the TokoUso, Veinga had it under control, and this is Simili Ravura. TokoUso didn't even challenge that as Fiji keep and they keep going out to Kilipi. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of timber going on that side of the field. I think both teams have realized that the game's not over yet. Penalty for TokoUso. As Raemaru drills this one to the sideline, but manages to get up to a halfway mark. And TokoUso not too good with their lineouts. And that's what happens. Calling for the two captains to come in. TokoUso, they take this one up head on. And Lua takes it up as Tavita comes up to meet him. Oswald, Tunupopo. Playing the ball on the ground, and that looks like Sirubi and Aruru, says the referee, handling the ball on the ground, and Fairletti's come up to have a go. A lot of cheering come from the clubhouse, the Arorangi clubhouse. We've got a lot of Fijian supporters underneath the clubhouse there. And Fairletti drills this one, and ho ho ho! Fairletti. And TokoUso 13. Tabusoro-Fiji 17. Just under 15 minutes to go as Kelepi kicks this one high in the air. Veinga and out to Fairletti. Good run from Fairletti. Veinga looking for runners. He sees that Lua on the right. Gives it out to but Fiji quick to get there. James Tofilo out to Lecky, and Lecky takes it up. Good run from Lecky, and Tofilo out to Veinga. Good run by, they kick this to the back, and oh yes! I think unfortunate for the TokoUso's winger. He was just tackled short of the try line, but the referee is trying to find out more from Peter Godfrey, the linesman on this side, as to what had happened, because he was quite away from this corner. And that was a very good play from Veinga, a little kick to the back, but boy, the TokoUso's winger. Oh, we've got a penalty to TokoUso. Oh, that's gonna change things around. And I don't think Ferretti would want to kick, because that's not enough points to... they need 4 points to draw with Tabusoro, so a penalty kick is not going to even make it. And they've chosen to have a scrum, and knowing the Samoans and Tongans, when they put their strength together, someone is injured and are waiting for replacement. Oh, that was the winger that was unfortunate not to have scored. That was the winger that was very unfortunate not to score. All right. Okay, Isaiah Alini was the unfortunate TokoUso that didn't score that try, but he's injured in this attempt going on to the try line. So he's been replaced, but can TokoUso get over the line? They are just camped on about less than a meter, I guess, from the try line. So this comes down to your front rows. Gotta have that power and see if they can have a pushover. Yes, they've got it. They've got it. Now they're gonna just drive it up slowly. Drive it up slowly.
Yes.
Oh, he turned the wrong way, James. But they still got it. And now the back row. And high tackle says the referee. High tackle says the referee. But TokoUso, they continue to rumble up with this play. Can they get over the line? Can get over the line, and referee says go back to the linesman. Unfortunately, I just can't quite see the very corner of where I am sitting, but he has a chat with Peter Godfrey, and now we've got a line-out throw. We've got a line-out throw. I'm guessing that'll be Tabusoro's throw-in. And and going as per the lineouts previously, the TokoUso hasn't been the best in their lineout throws. So, oh, they got it. Toa takes it up, and another penalty to the TokoUso. Man in front calls the referee. I can hear him right from here. Now he's put a stop. Referee calls for time off. And he's talking to one of the Fiji imports, Waike Potoru. And can Samoa this time push the Tabusoro-Fijians right on their try line? It needs the whole 8 of them to do that. And the scrum is set. Looks like a good scrum. And oh yes, oh yes. Again, we got a penalty again for. I'm gonna call for scrum again. I'm gonna call for a scrum, and we're not too far away from. Looks as if Waike has been penalised by the ref for popping the scrum up. Those are some of the little rules as a front row. Yeah. I'm sure these front row are sick and tired of seeing each other after 80 minutes. I have the whole Fijian supporters on my back.
Come on, Blue! Yes, yeah, I'm sorry, that's the way.
The front row's gonna work overtime on this scrum. Because you need at least a couple of seconds. Oh, Samoa's pushing. Samoa's pushing.
Yes!
Oh.
I know!
referees awarded a penalty try to the TokoUso, meaning they'll take their score to 20 to 17. A penalty try. The TokoUso 20 and the Tabusoro-Fijians 17 as a penalty try. So the Fijian ladies behind me are not too happy. All of a sudden they're quiet. I thought it was a penalty try and you don't need to kick. Oh, well, obviously you got to kick. Yeah, I thought so. So now he's been, I think the referee, Bruno Inato. So it's 20 to 17. And we've got
Come on, Fiji, 10 more minutes.
We've got just under 7 minutes. Under 7 minutes. And a big kick in the air, and John Penu takes it up, and he gets clipped on the head. Oh, but it's the other way around. The referee says that a player from the TokoUso side has elbowed. So, the Tabusoro-Fijians, their kicker Kilipi Komasavo have asked for a penalty kick. So that would be interesting.
Only 20 each now, right? So,
And Kilipi, all the supporters outside here are banking on Kilipi getting this through the goalposts. A lot of this is pressure on the young fella's shoulders as he addresses this kick. A very vital kick indeed. Whoa, not to be exactly like the kicks that Venga did earlier on in the first half. That wind is certainly strong. It's blowing across the field, and that's Kilipi's ball. Just kind of faded to the right. Feleti has got the ball. He's going to kick this as far as he can, and he's done that. Out to Teriki Matenga, young junior Teriki. Out to Jovelisi, and Lai takes it. Fiji regroup, and out to Matenga. Raruru, good take by him. But they got their backlines to the left. Oh, Pokotini, strong running from him, Teriki. Out to Teriki and Lai. Long straight run by Lai as Tabusoro hits hard into the TokoUso side. Can TokoUso hold him back? And they spin this back. Simili takes it up and he gets tackled. But Tabusoro is in a good place. And out to Jovelisi. Jovelisi, long pass. Whoa! The celebrations of the Fijian supporters on the side of the field is unbelievable. Again, their captain, Tabusoro-Fiji's captain, Joshua Koroi, took it upon himself to take it a further step up and scored the Tabusoro's try. And at the moment it's 22 with just under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes to go. The Tabusoro-Fiji with that try is 22 points, and with a conversion from Kilipi to come. It's so exciting. We've got some great Fijian supporters, both on this side of the field and on the other side of the field, as we await for Kilipi. Unfortunately, I can't understand Fijian. They are yelling out to Kilipi. Yes. A very successful, sharp, straight down kick by Kilipi Komasavo. And now Reina is going to get this going, because I don't think they got much time left. But all they got to do is score a try and they're in. And James Tofilau just takes it down. Reina looking for runners. And That's it. An excellent finish to this game. And TokoUso sadly last year's champion bows down this year, and a new champion for the Vodafone Rugby Tri-Series this year. Congratulations to the Tabusoro-Fiji, as they are now the reigning champions for 2021, heading into 2022. But a great game from these two teams. They certainly gave it their all, and I've got to say that the most exciting thing about this game today is the supporters behind me. So again, Rina Kavakalevu to our Tabusoro Fijians, and of course to the TokoUso team. I'm sure they will come back much stronger next year, because this event is just going to grow into something bigger next year. So Before we wrap up again, we want to say thank you to Vodafone and to all those countries that have tuned in to our live streaming this afternoon here in Rarotonga, out at the Raemaru Park. We want to thank you for tuning in to watch this game between these two champion teams. So on behalf of us, the team here at the Raemaru Park, we want to say thank you, kia orana e kia manuia. I hope they don't sing. I hate that.
We will have our presentation of the trophy and also the players for the day.
Oh, do we get to interview the captain? Says here. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm gonna go have some drinks afterwards, so I can stay here. Quite happy.
We'll have speeches.
So, but who's your runner here? Who's your runner?
From the president of the Arorangi.
The two captains.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh and Felix.
After this.
Vice presidency on day 2 will be followed by our naming sponsor, Vodafone,
I'll run and get them.
Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Henderson. Also, presentation of the best and fairest players and Vodafone Team Awards.
Hey? You wanna come there?
You're going to get it.
Can you go pick them, please?
Yeah.
Oi. Oi.
Josh and
Felix and Josh.
Dino. Strazzo. There you go.
Thank you to our scorers, thank you to our ball boys, our match officials for the day. Thank you, Martha, to our ref,